We're going to start with 14, which is actually closer. Slated to be a Category 1 hurricane as it makes landfall across parts of the Yucatan, and then re-strengthen again to a Category 1 hurricane as it makes landfall somewhere along the Texas or Louisiana coast, currently with wind at 35 miles an hour, gusting to 45. The other one, also wind at 35, gusting to 45. This one slated to glide along the northern coast of all of the islands there in the Caribbean, getting a little bit closer to the Bahamas, Florida, and Cuba, and eventually, as a Category 1 hurricane, entering the Gulf of Mexico. The interesting thing of note here is that both of these cones are near our area. And remember, the cone only signifies where the center of the storm is going to be, not where the impacts of the storm are going to be. And you get in here a little bit tighter, and Greene and George County are in the cone, in the forecast cone from the National Hurricane Center for Tropical Depression number 13, slated to be a Category 1 hurricane as it moves into the Gulf of Mexico and perhaps makes landfall somewhere along the coast of the Florida Panhandle, Alabama, or maybe even Mississippi coast. Being that close to two cones increases our chances of dealing with significant weather a lot. That's not the only thing. Outside of that, there's a 20 to 50% chance of development on this system just coming off the coast of Africa right now. Spaghetti plots show a pretty decent slug of these things going toward Texas, with only a couple of outliers anymore that are sneaking away from there. But Tropical Depression number 14 is currently, there is some data out there that would suggest that it does have the potential to go through rapid intensification. And if that does happen, it would likely slide up the east side of all of these forecast spaghettis, and the other spaghetti plots showing 13 getting closer to Cuba, the Bahamas, and Florida, and then getting into the Gulf of Mexico as we head through Tuesday morning of next week. That lines up with what the National Hurricane Center is saying. The percent chance for tropical storm force winds, even locally, are already on the board.